They're not portable and they're not terribly easy to play, but grand pianos are the most majestic and versatile of instruments.
Today on Simply the Best, Rob Davidson has found the best grand piano in the world.
The Bosendorfer just gives and gives and gives.
The Bosendorfer is the dream piano, the ultimate piano.
I walk out on the stage and see that name, and I know I'm home free.
The Bosendorfer is the piano musicians love to play.
Playing a Bosendorfer, for me, it's like, the action is like butter, first of all. It gives you a very nice and warm sound, but yet has a lot of power when you need it.
Then one night, I was playing the piano, and I ran headlong into a Bosendorfer.
World-renowned jazz pianist Oscar Peterson plays a Bosendorfer. He even has one in his own basement studio.
Well, the instrument is an extension of myself. That's the way I look at it. And I send certain messages to the instrument, and it responds to me musically, hopefully. That's the way it's supposed to work, so.
The Bosendorfer piano has been called the Cartier of the keyboards. For 150 years, they've been making pianos pretty much the same way.
It was really about the 1890s that the piano was effectively perfected. And the very best pianos today are made most like they were back in the late 1800s. The heart and the soul of the piano is the soundboard. And this is the source of tone, the spruce soundboard. And the spruce that Bosendorfer uses comes from the same forest as the spruce that Stradivarius used in his violin.
The Bosendorfer company calls itself the slowest piano makers in the world. They only produce about 600 instruments every year.
But that's what makes it spectacular. It's just intensely handcrafted. Other hand builders of pianos and wonderful pianos usually make 4,000 to 7,000 pianos a year. So, you move from them to the mass producers, and they can make well over 100,000 pianos a year.
Pianos are not pieces of furniture. There are hundreds of moving pieces, all of which eventually shake the instrument apart, all except for Bosendorfers.
I loved the instrument off the start. It was very easy to play. I loved the keyboard, the feel of it, the sound of it. It was just beautiful.
The Bosendorfer pianos start at about $60,000 and go up, straight up from there. Some almost $200,000. This one is the Imperial Concert Grand. It's not only an impressive looking piano, it has a highly distinctive sound. One of the reasons for this are the 9 extra black keys at the base, reaching C below bottom C.
They've been used primarily in the movies, for horror movies and everything like that, because they sound that deep. You know, when you hear the villain coming up the stairs with the knife in his hands, you know, that's what you hear. Many writers have used these notes because of the resonance. Frightening. Need I say more?
So for such an expensive instrument, who actually buys them?
A lot of rich people who don't play the piano buy them, thank goodness. Somebody spent their whole life working and they love to play the piano or want to devote themselves to it. It's not a bad investment, and it's one that you can hand down to your children, and we certainly know it's a technology that isn't going to change or become outdated.
For Simply the Best, I'm Rob Davidson.